What if, with just one simple action in the evening, you could support blood circulation and feel alert and strong again every morning? No medication needed, no support devices. Just a natural plant-based oil applied to the right area at the right time. It may sound simple, but this method has already been practiced by many men over the age of 60 with positive feedback. By applying gentle stimulation to the lower abdominal circulation zone, a region that plays a crucial role in nourishing and regulating sexual function, they've seen noticeable improvements after just a few days of consistent use. According to an analysis published in the Indian Journal of Applied Pharmacology, castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels and soften smooth muscles. When applied to the lower abdomen, this oil can help increase blood flow to the pelvic area, which is the foundation for improving natural sexual function in older men. And in today's video, Dr. Samuel Grant will walk you through exactly which area to target, the optimal time to apply it, and a 7-day plan to help you monitor your body's transformation easily and scientifically. In particular, at the beginning of this video, I'll share the key spot that many people tend to overlook or apply incorrectly, which leads to less than expected results. But before we begin, I'd love to get to know you. Let me know where you're watching this video from by leaving a comment below. I truly value your presence in this journey of proactive and natural men's health care. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss scientific, effective, and easy-to-follow solutions tailored for men over 60. Now let's start with the most important part. Which area should you apply the oil to, and why does working on this specific region bring such remarkable results? Part 1. Why the lower abdomen is the golden zone for blood flow and sexual health in men over 60. When it comes to using oil to support sexual health, many people assume it should be applied directly to the penis. However, this is not only ineffective, it can also cause irritation if the wrong type of oil or a sensitive area is used. In reality, the most important area you should be targeting is not the destination, but the origin of blood flow, and that is the lower abdomen and the groin area. This region contains major blood vessels, particularly branches of the internal iliac artery, the main pathway delivering blood to the reproductive organs. When circulation in this area is activated consistently, erectile ability and sexual reflexes can improve significantly. That's why light stimulation of the lower abdomen often brings indirect, yet very noticeable effects. In addition to blood vessels, the lower abdomen is also home to many lymph nodes and nerves related to pelvic reflexes. When gently massaged with castor oil, a warming oil with natural vasodilating properties, this area is stimulated in a way that relaxes smooth muscle, improves vessel tone, and helps regulate the autonomic nervous system. Especially at night, when the body enters a recovery state, applying oil to this area is like sending a signal to the circulatory and nervous systems in the pelvic region. The effect isn't forceful but steady and sustainable, helping expand capillaries, relax muscle tissues, and lay the groundwork for sexual function to be restored naturally. However, identifying the correct area is only the first step. To achieve the results you're hoping for, you need to choose the right oil with the appropriate active compound and apply it using the proper technique at the ideal time. And that's exactly what I'll guide you through in detail in the next section. Part 2. Castor oil, a natural oil that supports pelvic circulation safely and effectively. Not all oils have the ability to enhance male sexual health, especially after the age of 60. Among many common plant-based oils, castor oil stands out due to its unique biological properties that often go unnoticed. The most notable component of castor oil is ricinoleic acid, an uncommon fatty acid with the ability to penetrate deeply through the skin's epidermis. When applied to the lower abdominal area, this compound can interact with prostaglandin receptors, thereby promoting vasodilation and improving circulation in soft tissue areas. Unlike regular moisturizing oils that merely soften the skin's surface, castor oil goes deeper. It produces a warming effect, prolongs its action due to high viscosity, and has a natural heat retention property. This is especially beneficial for the pelvic region, a zone that requires stable circulation to maintain reflexes and regulate physiological function. In addition, when applied correctly, castor oil helps soothe the nerves around the lower abdomen and reduce pelvic tension, a factor often overlooked, but one that significantly affects a man's vitality during middle and old age. Compared to coconut oil or olive oil, castor oil is not as commonly used in daily life, but it has superior advantages when applied externally for circulatory support. But choosing the right oil is only part of the process. If you don't fully understand how to use it, from timing to technique, the results may not meet expectations. And that's exactly what I'm going to guide you through in the next section. Part 3: How to use castor oil correctly. Optimize its benefits with just a few minutes each night. Many men believe that simply applying a layer of oil on the skin is enough to stimulate blood flow. But in reality, the effectiveness of castor oil depends greatly on how you use it, from when you apply it to how much and how you massage it. The first step is to cleanse the lower abdominal area with warm water or a warm towel. This helps open the pores and allows the oil to penetrate more effectively. Then, place about 3–5 drops of castor oil into your palm and rub your hands together to warm it before applying it to the skin. Gently massage in circular motions, focusing on the area between the lower abdomen and both groin sides. This is where important blood vessels are located that supply the genital area. The ideal massage time is 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to enhance the effect, you can apply a warm towel to the massaged area for about 5 minutes. Stable heat helps the oil absorb deeper into the muscles below and stimulates the vascular receptors under the skin. The ideal time to do this is in the evening, about 30 minutes before bedtime. This is when your nervous system shifts into rest mode, allowing for recovery and cellular regeneration to occur more effectively. Note: do not use too much oil at once, as castor oil is very thick. Using too much may clog pores or create a heavy feeling on the skin. Especially if this is your first time, test it on a small area of skin, such as the inside of your arm, to check for compatibility. With such a simple but methodical routine, you can easily turn oil application into a proactive nightly wellness habit, relaxing your body while gently and naturally supporting sexual health recovery. And to maximize the benefits of this method, you must combine it with another equally important factor: your sleep, your resting posture and nervous system state during the night. We'll explore this more deeply in the next section. If you're still watching the video at this point, thank you for staying with me until now. I truly appreciate it. Please comment the number 3 below to let me know I'm not talking to myself. Part 4: Sleeping the right way to enhance the effect. A simple yet absolutely essential combination. Even if you apply the oil to the correct area, choose the right type, and use the proper technique, the recovery effect can still be greatly limited if your body doesn't get adequate rest. One important factor that is often overlooked is sleep, the time when the circulatory and endocrine systems regenerate most strongly during the day. The first thing you should do is adjust your evening routine. Avoid eating too late or consuming stimulants like coffee or alcohol after 7 p.m. These factors can disrupt the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for deep sleep and stabilizing blood pressure and heart rate. If the body is still under tension, even correct oil application won't help optimize circulation. Next is your sleeping posture. Lying on your back with a thin pillow under your knees helps reduce back pressure and simultaneously promotes blood flow from the lower body back to the heart. This position is recommended for those wanting to improve pelvic circulation, a key area influencing male sexual health. A small tip I often suggest to my patients is to practice slow, deep breathing for about 5 minutes before sleeping. This simple technique helps calm the nervous system, slightly lower blood pressure, and guide the body into an ideal resting state. This is also the time when castor oil penetrates deeper, thanks to the natural coordination between the endocrine and circulatory systems. Preparing your sleep properly is like setting up the perfect environment for the body to recover, both internally and externally. And when this factor is combined with correct oil massage, the result becomes much more noticeable and long-lasting. Did you know that there are still some special cases who must be very cautious when using castor oil, because if ignored, unwanted reactions could occur? Let's move on to the next section to understand the precautions you need to know. Part 5: Who shouldn't use castor oil? Crucial warnings you must not overlook. Although castor oil is considered a gentle oil and widely used in wellness routines, that doesn't mean everyone can apply it freely. There are specific cases that require extra caution, especially when using it on the lower abdomen over multiple days. First are people undergoing treatment with vasodilators or blood thinners. Since castor oil can naturally dilate peripheral blood vessels, combining it with similar medications may lower blood pressure too much. particularly during sleep, when the body no longer actively controls circulatory reflexes. Second are individuals with sensitive skin or a history of essential oil allergies. Although castor oil rarely causes irritation, you should still test it by applying a small amount on the wrist and observing for 12 hours. If redness, itching, or burning occurs, it's best not to continue using it. Additionally, if you have skin damage in the lower abdominal area, such as inflammation, scratches, fungal infections, or eczema, applying oil may worsen the condition or create a favorable environment for bacteria. Make sure the skin area where you apply oil is always clean, dry, and free of open wounds. Importantly, those who are post-abdominal surgery, have inguinal hernia, or suffer from liver or bile-related diseases should consult a medical specialist before applying any oil to the lower abdomen, even for relaxation or circulation support. Knowing your body's limits is not being overly cautious. It is the first step to protecting your long-term health. Once you're certain this method is suitable for you, creating a clear 7-day plan will be the key to awakening the strength and confidence within. And in the next section, I'll show you how to build a simple, stress-free oil massage schedule that still delivers powerful and visible results. Part 6. A 7-day roadmap to naturally boost circulation and restore sexual vitality. Once you've mastered the application area, understood how castor oil works, and paid attention to safety precautions, the next step is to practice consistently according to a specific schedule. Instead of expecting instant results, what matters more is giving your body enough time to respond and adapt, especially after age 60, when all biological processes occur more slowly and require perseverance. From day 1 to day 3, start gently by applying castor oil in the evening, after thoroughly cleaning the lower abdominal area. Perform this every night, combine it with proper sleeping posture, and take a few minutes to relax with deep breathing techniques. This phase helps gradually activate the pelvic circulatory system and establishes the initial signals for the genital nervous system. On days 4 and 5, you may start to notice the first changes. A warming sensation in the lower abdomen appears more quickly, your mind feels calmer, and morning reflexes may begin to reappear. These are signs that your body is gradually responding. There's no need to expect anything dramatic, just pay attention to the small but meaningful shifts. On days 6 and 7, if you've maintained the routine correctly, this will likely be the phase where more noticeable improvements occur. Some men have reported sleeping more soundly, experiencing fewer nighttime bathroom trips, feeling lighter overall, and gradually regaining confidence in their personal life, all without relying on medication or invasive measures. What's remarkable about this method is that you don't have to drastically change your life. Just set aside 10 to 15 minutes in the evening, consistently for 7 days, and you'll have laid the foundation for natural physiological recovery without pressure or burden. My dear friend, sexual health doesn't simply disappear with age. In fact, many men have regained their vitality just by listening to their bodies and staying consistent with gentle, proper daily actions. A simple evening habit, such as applying oil to the correct area, getting proper rest, and nurturing a positive mindset, can make a profound difference. What you are doing today is laying the foundation for confidence, vitality, and joy in life after 60. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss future insights into safe, natural, and effective methods for restoring male vitality. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. I wish you great health, an optimistic spirit, and enduring strength at any age. I'll see you again in the next video.